Name and address for the record, please.
Kim Hill. That's what the government called me. Had to rush here because you all usually have the meeting at 6 o'clock or whatever, but you did something kind of tricky once again. You started at 5:30. Got a little heartburn here. But once again, I can remember during the Birmingham, the Montgomery bus boycott. The old lady was walking down the road and the reporter asked her, "You ain't tired?" She said, "Yes, my feet are tired, but my soul is rested." At this particular time, this struggle, we're going to continue to move on and on and on. And our feet might be tired, but our soul will be rested. We understand that this is a moral struggle when it comes down to body cameras. People may want to blur the lines. They want to say, oh, this is an issue between the dislike of Chief Rowe. This is an issue about, dislike of government. No, this is an issue about black males being slaughtered all over America. And we can move through policy. We can have programmatic change through policy. I was looking at the Olympics and I saw that young lady, Simone Manuel. She said, I got the weight of black people on top of my shoulders, but I don't mind because I could carry them. She welcomed that opportunity. She didn't shy out. See, Mr. Maldonado, I would be afraid to understand. I would be afraid, basically, to think what would have happened if Frederick Douglass didn't push Abraham Lincoln to be your so-called great president. I would be afraid to think what would have happened if Martin Luther King didn't push John F. Kennedy. You understand this? Politicians have to meet the demand of the public, and pressure has to be applied. Don't get all disruptive because we choose to operate to go by our democratic rights. This is fascism. You got police officers sitting up here. You had police officers last month talking about citizens and criticizing citizens on the time of the city. You allowed that, Mr. Gresser. You allowed police officers to sit up here and talk about political issues with the uniform on. You allowed them to question citizens, to walk around and say, hey, they question citizens, what are you doing here? Why are you here? This is what you call intimidation. Cuba is 90 miles away. This is America. You may disagree with what we have to say, but at least give us our constitutional right. Mr. Maldonado, you claim that you couldn't be racist. What, are you crazy? Go look at Colombia. You're Colombian, right? How do African Americans live in Colombia? You tell me what Hispanic country that there's an African American leader, and we're populated all over. So we know this. You can be racist. Trust me.
Ms. Crystal Foster.